Boom, boom, boom. Twitch stream information. Plays. Welcome. Give me 1 second, guys. I am just doing some housekeeping, some little setup. You guys know how it is. You know how it is. Custom doc. Perfect. Yuki in the house. Hey, man, good to see you. You're over in Twitch World. Which, are you always in Twitch World? Not sure. Second. Okay, I think we are good. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. We did actually get 2 streams in on Saturday and Sunday. So they were interesting games, to say the least. Not our best tournament experience, but it was still fun. Hopefully you guys got to learn a lot. You got to enjoy the show, so to speak. Watching YouTube, another stream, saw the notification went live. Cool, man. Awesome. Well, welcome. Let me just share this with the people, and then we're off to the races. Give me a second. Playing ranked Catan. Cool, that should be good. Do this. Okay. All right. Well, welcome, Yuki. Ninja, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Give me 1 second. Let me make some adjustments here. We're going to be playing some ranked. We're going to be having a good time. Need to make sure everything is set up properly. As you guys know, if there's any questions or anything, let me know. I've actually been quite enjoying doing a lot more streaming. Nothing wrong with Ninja, man. You're the only ninja I know. So there you go. Is it showing up live? Huh. I don't think it's... Maybe I have to fix a setting here. Wise. Okay. I'm like, where's everyone at? But it's actually on my end. I have it unlisted like a dummy. Which is why no one is coming to... I'm in Ninja. Wow. Okay. All right. That should have fixed it there. What's up, Ben? Yananin's pretty good, man. What can we say? He has all the potential in the world to win whatever he wants. You know, there's a lot of players that are like that. It's nice, kind of like the newer guard that have come in that have really high talent. But then again, not everyone wants to play like ultra competitive, so. To be honest with you, there's probably a lot of players that are quote unquote more talented than me. But at the end of the day, like, winning does matter. Showing up does matter. Drive matters. Hunger matters. So I wouldn't say talent means much. It's like you can be the best artist in the world, but like if you don't know how to sell your paintings, like you're really not gonna you're not gonna really survive as an artist, right? He wants you to win instead. Well, he's a good guy, altruistic for sure. Let me double check. I accidentally had the wrong setting, but I think I fixed it, so we should be live on the channel. Nope. That's weird. Okay. Hold on, squad. No, it's showing up now, but I don't know if that's... Give me a second. Welcome. I don't see it showing up on YouTube. That shouldn't be the case. All right, no, we're live. All right. I'm happy with that. I can live with that. So Tricky actually ended up winning the Colonist Championship, which was awesome. You know, he's been playing very well over the last year and a half. So super happy for him. He had a great setup. He played it really well. I think there was some also clear mistakes. Like he just played the best. And from that standpoint, it's like the best player won. Brad P is here. What is good, man? Good to see you. All right, crew. We're going to give everyone a second. We are going to be playing some ranked Catan, which is always fun. It's always exciting. My goal, so I already have an account that's in the top 10, which, you know, I think I've got plenty of time to grind that up. I don't see why we can't take that to like 2,000 ELO plus. That's my goal. All right. Obviously, getting number one is up there for sure. But I think I'm going to try to take both of these accounts to the top. One's already there. The Danny Drew one's going to take a little bit more time. But my thought with the Danny Drew account is I've played every game live with you guys. So from that standpoint, you know, when it's all said and done at the end of the season, you're going to have a full run from this account. All the games, right? I'll make them available. So you'll see every loss, every win, every bad moment. I think that'll be cool. It's very common. A lot of creators, and it's understandable, right? Because you play so many games to get a good run, so to speak. Like it takes a lot of games to get to the top that you can't realistically post every game. I mean, maybe you could like combine a run of like 3 games into one video and it's like an hour-long episode or something, which maybe we might end up doing that. Like I might chop up some of these streams and give you like a 45, it'd probably be closer to an hour and a half gameplay, which I feel like a lot of people don't like. They'll sit there and watch 2 or 3 games if that's presented. So at the oh, that's cool. You met Tricky. Yeah. I know he competed at nationals this year and he didn't win it, but obviously still playing very well. So very happy for him. Franklin in the house. What is good? Thank you so much. I was so close in quarters. Same here, Wise. What could I have done differently in that game? I think I had him. There was a play where I could have gone to 9 in hindsight, where I could have settled and bought a VP, but you never know that, you know. But I do think recently I've been a little bit impatient with my monopolies. I mean, I definitely monoed the right thing, but it's questionable if I made the right play. And you know that happens sometimes, right? Like you really need to evaluate your options, and if you get impatient, you're going to make mistakes, and no one's immune to that, no matter how good you are. 6:30 a.m. here in India. Well, welcome. Give me 1 second, guys. I just need to adjust something. All right. Yeah, I appreciate you here. Really do. But no, it was interesting. I honestly, I didn't find the games we played on Saturday very good, right? I mean, for those that were there, you kind of know what we dealt with. A little bit of everything going on Saturday. And I also made some mistakes too. So, you know, I'm never innocent in that way. And then the game on Sunday, because we did get into the quarterfinals somehow. It was the better game of the 4 that we did play. But we had somebody that ended up leaving the game. I don't know. Like, even though I wouldn't have qualified, I still, like, let's say, I think they should have done a top 16, which would mean I'm definitely not qualified. But I think that's just a better format versus like going from 90 players to 64. I mean, it kind of makes the qualifying day feel less relevant, less special, less important. Like, let's say you play really well and you're in the zone, and then you have somebody that, you know, didn't win any games, get to the quarterfinals in the same position as you. It's, I don't know. I would not recommend that format moving forward. But look, you try things, you learn, you test things. Could have Devil popped while Red was inactive and took Army. That is true. It's all hindsight, right? Like I didn't think I had a lot of time. Like my thought was drop the 2 cities, get to 8, and then I have the double settle for the win, or like settle pop as an example. Like the thing is, if I pop 2 devs, I don't think that's the right play, right? Because like maybe I can get to 7, but I still need another orbit to play another night. Then I need another orbit to play another night. It's just, I think it's too much. I think it's too much, man. So yeah, all hindsight though. I think that's one mistake a lot of people make is they buy way too many devs in the end game without thinking about how much time you actually have. So if you need 3 orbits to take army, but you only have like 1 or 2 orbits maximum, then that's not a strategy. Now you could say like, maybe you could pull VPs or you can pull Monopoly and try to end the game next turn. That's all calculation that you need to back up, right? You need to like go into the dev deck knowing what the plan or what the potential is. I figured it was a final orbit and popped for a 1 in 7 chance. Hey, look, you take your chances, man. The first game I watched was cringe. Bro, Clay, go watch the second game, man. Go watch it. The second game was brutal. Like literally, I'd even place down and people are talking about how I'm too strong. It's like, I don't know. I mean, we actually had the win in hand. Like we got close in all the games. Like we got close in the first game. We got super close. We were roll off in the second game, and the third game wasn't fun in that way. I think there was too many issues on balancing, and the one thing I didn't like there was very little communication. Like I think one table had 3 of us in chat, but every table had somebody missing, and I don't know. I feel like if you're going to do a global championship, obviously you can't get everybody when you have that many people to do VC, but I was hoping for more balancing, like more communication, more trades, like, something that keeps the game more exciting. But it is what it is. We did make it to the playoffs, which was fun. How many orbits did you get post? I think I had 2. But then again, like let's say even if I pull twice, it's not guaranteed I'm going to pull a second night. So, I mean, it's all hindsight, man. Dumb question, but are the dice random or balanced? I've never understood why balance would be used. So, Elite, good to see you, man. Balance is used primarily in 1v1. And that's more of just there's this case to say like play like authentically random dice, but a lot of people who play 1v1 like to have a little bit more. They just like the balanced dice. They feel like it does exactly what it says, right? Like it gives you a little bit more of a balanced game where you're going to be winning more on skill than just simply like outrolling your opponent. It's a little bit different when you're playing with more players, right? Because you have a bigger sample size of dice rolls. And also with more players, you can shift cards around and trade and balance the board and work together. Versus like 1v1, there's no balancing mechanism. It's like, if you roll well, then it's your game. And are you coming to Brazil? So funny you mentioned that. So funny that you mentioned that. Yes, I'll be in Brazil in a couple months. I'm actually pushing Catan to get me details about this, and I spoke to them today about it. For those who don't know, because I won the USA National Championship last year, I am going to compete in the Americas tournament in Brazil. I think it's called like Iguazu Falls. So it's right on the border of Brazil and Argentina. Looks like a really beautiful town. And the only challenge I have right now is more just like a coordination of logistics. Because I am not responsible for the plane ticket or the hotel accommodations. These are all things that Catan is doing on behalf of winning the national championship. So I'm kind of like hands tied waiting for them to give me a response so I can start booking things, because I would actually like to make it more than just a 2 or 3 day trip, right? Like I've never actually even been to South America. So it would be really cool to be able to go there and experience a lot more of the culture. And of course, winning that tournament would give me a ticket back to Worlds, which fingers crossed, that's why I'm going there. Like I want to get back the Worlds for 2027 and see if I can win it. I have heard from Dylan recently. Faz do it got. You know what? I would have to look it up and try to pronounce that. All I'm going to say is it looks beautiful. Looks great. I'm excited. I'm super excited. That's the thing. I wish we had more opportunities to play over the board, because at this point, like, I've played so much online and I enjoy it, but over the board it's more real, you know? It's more of a social experience. It's more energetic. We'll see. Will you have translators? Trash talk is my specialty. It really is, Clay. You're too good at it, man. You put fear in our hearts. I won't have a translator, but I met when I went to Worlds in Germany this year in April, I met pretty much everybody, right? Like, I really tried to make an effort to meet all the champions, and most of them will be there. Most of them spoke English. I would say very few people. Like, we had about 90 competitors at Worlds. I'd say maybe 5 to 6 people didn't speak English. I could be wrong there, but I'm almost certain vast majority did. So I feel pretty confident we'll be fine there. Have you seen a correlation between people in sales and great Catan players? Well, it's funny you mentioned that. I don't know a lot of people in sales that play Catan specifically. I'm like the only case study, but it's only a component, right? The ability to communicate, sell your ideas. In fact, I would say probably not as much as you think, because most people that do sales are very bad at it, right? Like, the idea of like the pushy salesman who's going to brute force his way through everything, like, that can work to a degree, and that can certainly work with table talk. But at a higher level, it usually backfires. So, like, if you're entrenched in sales and you're learning from the wrong school of thought, and then you try to translate that into Catan ability, you could run the risk of, ruffling a few feathers. But I definitely think if you have a certain like salesmanship and confidence in yourself, it can certainly help. But I come from a different background in sales. I came from a consulting background, right? So it's a different way of conversating, understanding the situation and the players in the situation versus like hard sell, you must buy, discount, buy. Brazilian Catan players speak English. Yeah. You guys will be fine. Catan needs really high quality stream from Brazil. I hope so, man. I mean, they know we've talked a lot about this, and they see the comments. Obviously, that has been a thorn in their side, right? The stream and the commentary, the stream quality, how they're representing the storylines and the players. This is something that Catan has actively dropped the ball on, and they know it too, right? Like, it doesn't take much to see some of the comments on these streams, and a vast majority of people have a major issue with how they represent it. It's going to be up to them. They have all the tools in the world to make it successful. Is it important enough for you guys to do it and do it well? There are some translatable skills between sales and Catan, especially when it comes to table talk. Yeah, to some degree. I think, again, it kind of depends on the school of thought that you come from. Guys, we're going to be playing here in a minute or two. I just want to give everyone a moment to come in. We're going to be playing a few games of ranked. Hopefully, have some better games than we had yesterday. And again, all the games are going to be live for you for the Danny Drew account. The other main is already at the top. Put a little effort into that one. I bet therapists are nasty at Catan. What's funny about that, guys? It's like you need the yin and the yang when you play this game, because on one end, you need to respect the social game, right? And work with people and have a certain sense of compassion and empathy. But then the other hand, you also have to be like absolutely ruthless, and I find there's like a weird juxtaposition of how you balance those two dimensions. Because like, if you're always just empathy, oh my God, I want to make sure everyone's okay, then like you're not playing for the win. right? Like at some point, somebody has to lose and you have to win, right? That dynamic has to exist. There has to be 3 losers and 1 winner. No mercy. But on the other end too, the experience matters, right? Like you don't want people to walk away and be like, oh, that guy's an asshole. I don't want to play him again, because then that's also not good either. I'm in a weird position, right? Because a lot of people know me. So it's almost like whatever I say is colored in a certain way, right? Like even if I just ask somebody what do they need, some people just think like I'm trying to like get the one up on them or try to trick them. Not everyone feels that way, of course, but it's weird. Like I've had to adjust my game as the channel's grown. I've had to change and adapt my play style accordingly. All right, I'll answer a few more questions and then I will get started, okay? I'm a poker player, but find it difficult to explain to my fellow poker player friends how they could use their poker skills to excel in Catan 2. Could you help me here, Dandy? Yeah, I mean, look, I find there's a lot of parallels between poker and Catan from the standpoint of this is a variance-based game, right? Poker has, all these different hands and you could get lucky and unlucky. Same with Catan. So the ability to deal with variance, right? To deal with tilt, which if you've been to this channel and you've seen any of my games, tilt is, I mean, sometimes it happens with me, but it also happens with many of the players that we interact with. There is some serious skills to learn when you're dealing with a variance-based activity. And the elite poker players are incredible at handling the ups and downs and the ebbs and flows of that game. And Catan's the same way. Like if you let one bad game ruin your day, you've got to figure out like how to stop that shit, reset, and keep going. So that's all I'm going to say. There's even aspects where poker has a lot of table talk and, you can kind of manipulate certain perceptions on the board and, bluffs. I mean, there's a lot of cool social dynamics that are at play when you're playing Catan as well. Food for thought. All right, guys. What percentage of your Catan play is colonist compared to over the board? I mean, it's a vast majority of it. I mean, just the sheer numbers of opportunity to play online versus over the board, it's like 99-1 because there's only so many competitions. For instance, I can only play. The first tournament I played in Florida, I won it. Clay was there, by the way, whooped his ass. Now that I won that tournament, I can't play in my region at all. So even though there's been 20, 30 tournaments since, I can't play another game in this region. So if I want to go play over the board with competitive people, I've got to go to, up to New York or Boston or California. So there's just not that many opportunities to play over the board. What up, Uri? Good to see you, man. What makes me wonder if Daniel Negreanu could ever learn Catan? He did learn chess at one point. Of course he could. Anybody could learn Catan. And everybody has, yeah, Clay, let me win. Sure, buddy. Everybody has life skills that they can bring into the game. So I think a big thing for you guys is to figure out what's your strengths, right? Like some of you are very good analytically, like double down on that and really hone that in, but also understand what your weaknesses are. I would say probably for a lot of you, it's the social game, which we all can work on that. I certainly can. But there's a big aspect of this game where you have to kind of lean on what you're really good at and let that kind of carry you a bit. Why can't I play there anymore? Because that's just the rule. Like once you qualify, you're not allowed to go back to a tournament because it's a conflict of interest, right? Like I could be trying to like knock people out that I don't want to see in future events. So instead of dealing with any kind of conflict of interest, they just say, you're not allowed to play, which sucks, man. Or for instance, this didn't apply to me when I won USA Nationals last year, but Barack, who won this year, he can't play in the circuit for 2026 because the rule is like he's already qualified for Worlds, so he's not allowed to go back. So Barack has to take an entire year off from competing at all. I mean, of course, okay, he's won the USA Nationals, so it's the price you have to pay. But, I wish they let people just let people play, man. Let people enjoy it. The more the merrier is my thought. 1 second, guys. But all right, just hit number 1 in Norway today. Really enjoyed the streams. Recently inspired me to actually begin playing on Colonist. Awesome, man. Congratulations. And guys, guess what? We got a board. What up? Boom. All right. What's going on, Danny Crew? It's Danny Drew here, and we are back for another day of Catan. We are live on YouTube and Twitch. We stream multiple times a week. Everything from Catan gameplay, strategy, lessons, good vibes. It's all here for you. But in today's video, we are playing on the leaderboard, trying to take this account as far as we can go. And we've already been noticed. It didn't take long. Much appreciated. Thanks, Obama. I see that. All right, you guys see everything? This board is closing up real fast. Probably 6-4-3 here. We also have the 6-5-11. We haven't even looked at the board yet. Do you guys know about the wheat port? I'm looking at this, man. I see a vibe. I don't know if I want to vibe with it, but I see it. 6-4-3, 9-5-10, point left, point left. Pretty sick. 6-5-11 with the 9-10-5. Pretty sick. 6-4-3 with the 6-5-11. Not bad. This is a toughie, man. This is a tough one. Well, there's also 6-3-11. Point down. But I'm assuming 3-4-11 could go to red. You guys see the board? Can I get a confirm here? Can I get a confirm? Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Bro, why is this so hard? Why is this so hard? I mean, we got to do 6-4-3. I think the point too is I got to take the brick, this guy, and then go brick port. Oh, it's kind of nice. It's actually kind of nice the more I look at this. Because what we could do is we could go... Hold on. We can go 6-3-11. But does 8-3 go? It could go. We could get pushed out. Do you have any pets? Jonathan Jones, man. Where have you been, brother? Where have you been? Of course. I feel like if I go 5-6-11, it's like it's almost too much wheat versus 6-3-11 locks the brick. If I point right, then I'm 2 roads away from the 8-4, and I kind of like that, but then I don't have a lot. Truthfully, I don't have a lot here. There could also be a case that we can go to 11-9. We can crash into 9-11 here. It's kind of ugly though, isn't it? It's all kind of ugly. We can also even do the 3-4-11 with the 6-4. You know what? Maybe we do that. Does anyone go 8-4 here? Let me think here. Do we take... All right. I have an idea, guys. We're going to try something different. We're going to try something... What if we go to 8-4? Don't think anyone takes that. And then we do 6-3-11. That works for me. I changed my mind. We're going to play an ore, wheat, sheep style game. We're going to have all the ore. There's a lot of wheat here. And then we're going to go to 8-4 to pick up more sheep. And we're happy folk. I'm happy with this. I don't care. We got chord 3s. We got the chord 4s. It's not the world's best situation. But one thing I am noticing is that 8-3 could go. So, you know what? I'm going to take the ore. I feel like getting the ore is pretty nice here. And I don't think 8-4 is going to go. I don't see really who would take it. Oh, man, this is risky. Risky bisky. Are you on Twitch? Bruh. All right. The only reason I'm doing this is 2 things. First of all, I think I'm going to be kind of left alone for a minute, which is kind of nice. I have the best ore on a board flooded with wheat. And I feel like 8-4 really solves our sheep problem, right? So it's like tons of wheat. We're going to have the best sheep, the best ore. It kind of feels like we could work devs there, and we have the core 3s. So every time we get wood, we get brick, or vice versa. So the 3s are actually just really nice. Like we can really work these. The one thing I am concerned about is like 8-10, but I think if you're black, yeah, you take that. Now it's a question of what does this boy take? But I feel like all these picks are bad for him, right? Maybe 6, 3, 12? Buddy. Oh my God, we're losing control. Look at it. We got Klaus in the house. Sebastian, good to see you, man. I think you even arguably have the best wheat. ISO wheat. ISO wheat, baby. I mean, I think we have a great little development card set up here. And if we get 8-4, which I think we do, I think we're good. I don't think, like, red could take 8-10, but it just feels bad. Yeah, man, just go do that and make some good trades. 4, he can block the 4, he can block the 9. I mean, it feels like the bigger setup is with blue. Okay. This is fine with me. Yeah, because we have the starting wood. Yeah, but the thing is we get the wood with the brick anyways, right? Imagine he gives us the ore. That's fine. It doesn't matter to me. Like, wood, brick, it's all the same, so... Ooh. That's weird. That's weird. Okay. Okay. Oh, 11, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Hell no. So look at this. We're going to have... We go 8-4, and we just have a great development card game. 8-4, 3-1. Win the game. We're going to see if we can sell the brick here. This could be potentially something with black. I don't want the wheat, though. Nah, it's fine. Very interesting, obviously, going for the brick port there. Now... Kind of a tough block. I think the 5's a pretty good block here. Obviously stopping the wheat. Look at this. We're going to have a really nice off the radar situation, right? Hard to block our 6. We do have the chord 4s. We'll see if I can get some value here. The thing is, he's got a lot of bricks, so he shouldn't be really giving me 2 cards, but he just might. I feel like there's not a lot of value here in me doing this. And then what I can do is if blue rolls a 7, I'll tell him I'll give you the brick. Not a problem. That being said, we do need to make our rolls happen here. We need more 3s. I don't think I've ever seen someone win on a coastal spot. Coastal spots can win all the time. Bro, have you not seen my USA Nationals win? I won on a Wheatport coastal pick. Like, it certainly happens. Bro. I think we just try to build a city here. Oh, okay. I think we got to go 6-3-4. This wood's extremely valuable. The one issue here, though, is that the 4 gets slammed. But hopefully, from Black's perspective, he can focus on buying devs to protect this 4. I think he should test the devs, but then if he knows I have a city... Interesting. I haven't. I haven't done anything. Thank you. Do we drop it like it's hot? I think so. Let's go. And hopefully the 3s pop here. This is nice because now the 3 gives us the 2 and the 2 brick. Now I did something. This is great. Obviously the city's huge. It really does make our 3 a lot more impactful. We're going to need that 3 into 4, though, to just kind of keep our setup moving. I do think I'm going to back out of chat at this point. Obviously, getting access to the city is really nice, but again, we need to get this 8-4 to just keep our position moving here. That's great. Okay. I wonder what he's going to block here. It feels like maybe a 3 angle just to hit both red and I. Okay, sure. I have a ton of that. That's a weird block. That's a very weird block. Not even a good block on a board. That's interesting. 22%. Uh-oh. Yeah, like don't make blocks like that. Also, I think from the standpoint of just social ability, like you don't want to do that. We need a 4 here. Road settle would be great. Now, he could try to rob me here for the wood, which honestly, he probably should consider it, but also I don't want to give him the break port. Feel like it's too much juice. All right. I think after we get 8-4, we're doing much better here. All right, we need a 4. Oh my God. Guys, look at these rolls. Look at these rolls. Welcome to the club. All right, 6, 9, 10 is incredible here, by the way. Okay, we need to survive. We need to survive. Do we ever take the break port? Isn't that just, aren't we being a meanie butt? All right, if 3 rolls, I'll go 8-3. If 3 rolls, I'll go 8-3. Road, settle. I just kind of feel like it's not that good for my game, though, right? Like, I would threaten it just to, like... I don't want to piss off Red. I can already tell Red is kind of a funny dude. I don't want any issues. I think 8-4 is better for us. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm bad. Thanks for the heads up there. I think we just have a great setup here. I really do. All right, roll a 3. Okay, we're going to go here. Parfait. Look at this. Now 4s are just so freaking insane. He's going to ask for wood for NB. He's going to totally get it too. Now we are set for devs, guys. I mean, look at our setup at this point. No wood, brother. I think this is a little bit too slow. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, we still got a lot to work with here. Ideally, if we can keep the devs flowing, the 4 becomes a really nice roll for us. Yep, there's a dev. Look at blue, man. Blue is falling behind. I'm going to go for the 3-1 here. I want to maximize that as much as possible. Probably the 3 wood here. I mean, I don't think you're soloing 4-8. That's so silly. I don't like that, personally. I'm not going to say anything. Not going to say anything. The solo is pretty aggressive, in my opinion, but that's okay. Yeah, that's a shame. Swing trader, thank you so much. I think you just have to look at like the bigger picture is that there's a lot of potential threats on this board and you can't get too swept away, right? I don't know. I don't like that play from him at all. But I'm obviously doing well. 6 is definitely the double pop. All right. I think I got to start shifting some of this ore for wheat. I have ore, you have wheat. Let's do it. Double pop would be really good for me here. All right, I would trade. I would trade. Road builder is really nice. So who did I trade with? I traded with blue. It's actually really nice there. So we did get one knight. Ideally, we need more knights than that, though. So the bigger question is, what do we do with this road builder? Okay, I'm happy with that. If you want to actively move it. I mean, the thing is, I've got to get more value. I mean, maybe multiple wheats. Okay, 6 here gives us the double dev. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, so we're going to try to pace our army here the best we can. Well, the reason I robbed red there is because I need him to 7 out, right? That's essentially what I need. Okay, this is perfect. We got the road builder play. I don't think I'm the solo here, but we'll see what he does. Is there a way? Oh my freaking God. I don't know why blue is playing a knight there. Very interesting. That's great. Okay, so I think we're going to use the road builder for sure here. The question is, where do we go? Do we go to 11, 12? I kind of like it. No, it's probably honestly the 3-1 port. 11, 12 is kind of fun. What do we think, chat? I mean, the table's being silly, so I don't really care what they think from that perspective. The 11, 12 does give road vibes. I kind of like the road vibes. We can also just settle, right? Pick up the 11. All right, we'll do 11, 12 because you guys said so. I don't know if it's even that good, but we're going to do it anyways. Okay, that's crazy. Maybe we should have played tonight. Hindsight. We need a 4. We need a ore roll, essentially. And blue's going to play knight because he's going to try to pace everything, which is very tough to do. Yeah, I don't like him porting for brick there. He should be porting for ore. I think it's a mistake. He should be using his port for rare resources. He's not doing that. Okay, this is where it would be extremely helpful to have... That's fine, because the 4 is the worst roll for you here, brother. You're making a mistake. Oh, the 12! You guys are geniuses. You guys are pros at this game. Too good. Too good! Now imagine if the 4 rolls. That would be so money. Double pop. Or 11's also good too. The wheat's insane here. We need a knight. We need a knight. I like how you guys all say 11, 12. I don't know if it's the right play, but I will say the nice thing about going to 11, 12 is it gives us a lot to work with. Dude, he's going to play a knight for sure. Oh, wow. Ah, we needed something other than that. Now I think blue's actually going to end up taking our army here. I'm doing okay here, but I think the balancing is going to get really out of hand here soon. Right? Because, like, let's say he should buy a dev here. And I'm concerned blue's going to start playing knights on us. Like, the Yop's good, but I don't know, man. No, the one thing we do have is space, right? So if we start building, let's say, around this side of the board, It actually is not bad for us. Okay. Holy shit. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god. hit the boy. Hit the boy. We will see. I don't. I could take road for sure, but I don't have army. Okay, I have road now. All right. Let's think about this. We're definitely dropping a road. Well, should we pop? I think we have to pop. So let's take road here. Holy smokes. Do we do yacht for... Yeah, let's do this. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Look at this, man. This is insane. I thought he had a knight. Bro, I thought he had a knight. What am I supposed to freaking do? The way I looked at it, I said I didn't have a knight. Man, 3 would be just so freaking money. Yeah, okay, by the way, this is a little bit of a mistake. This is a mistake. I should have pointed the road down here. Now I might get plowed by blue. Mistake. That's very important to take note of there, guys. I shouldn't have done that. Well, this is really bad because if he buys a knight, it looks like he's going to 9. I can't say anything. No. Blue's going to take road. Blue's going to take road. I actually, oh man, imagine we win this on a freaking 3, dude. Imagine we win this on a 3. Okay, man, now this is where the 3-1 would be so nice. See, this is what I'm talking about. I feel like red, 4 wins, by the way. 4 is the perfect hand here. 3 wins, 4 wins. 6 is a pop. No. What do I do here? This is where the 3-1 would be nice. So what does red need? He has 2 wheat. He has 2 wheat and a brick. I don't think he has a winning roll here. He's got 2 wheat and 2 brick. Oh, bruh. I mean, it's the 2 wheat and 2 brick. Bro, oh my freaking god. Oh my god. Imagine we end up pulling this. Like... Jesus Christ. All right, well, 3 still wins. I just want to roll a 3 and end this game. I don't have a knight, brother. Oh my god. Okay, 8 wins. All right, good luck. Good luck, Red. Man, red is like miserable, isn't he? All right. Can I just roll a 4, a 3, 11? Interesting. Like, okay, that kind of sucks, but not really, because the 3 still wins, right? Because we have, oh my God, get out of here. Ah! Okay, now if we lose road, that's a bigger problem, right? If you guys know the meme, he needs 3 roads. You good, Blue. Perfect. He needed to take road there. All right, you guys are geniuses. 11-12 is genius. 11-12 is genius. GG. Good. Love you, Red. He is so pissed. He is so pissed. That's kind of funny, man. You know, it's funny because he acts like he wasn't doing well, which he was. Yeah, I mean, obviously, when I missed the knight, I was almost certain that red was going to get it. He missed, but then he got it the next turn. Like he had good chances, right? And I didn't lie about anything necessarily. Like when I said I didn't have a knight, I was being truthful. Win on the 12 has to feel good. I'm here for coaching anytime. Yeah! We knew the 12 would win the game. Chad has visibility to the dice. Well, you know, the nice thing is that the 11 does become a free card, but there was a few times we could have popped. Like that was a pretty lucky situation, right? When we yopped, we did make the, by the way, big mistake. You've got to be patient. Like I blasted it to the 3-1. I needed to settle for the win. Go get a protected settle, right? Because imagine if blue has a road builder, he just takes the settle spot away and I'm cooked. Not cooked, but then I had to produce another road settle. So these little micro decisions can make the difference, you know, and I have to like spot that in the moment. Man, blue on 3. How did that happen? Blue got lost. Blue got lost this game for sure. Like, I think for blue, I don't know. It feels like they could have wheeled and dealed a lot more. I had a lot of ore in hand. I don't know. It felt like they were focused more on stopping other players versus progressing their position. Perfect example. Remember we pointed this out when they ported the sheep for the brick and dropped the road? Why? You literally, the biggest spot you have is the 6th brick. You're going to get brick. So it's telling me when he's porting for cards that he can naturally produce, he's wasting his resources. Get the ore, right? The ore is more valuable here. Yeah, that's a good point too. Instead of going to 11-12, which everybody wanted 11-12, I could have just gone to the 8, right? And the idea there is the 8 becomes a nice roll for me. I do have ultimate flexibility. I'm actually pretty happy with this situation. I really was thinking about the 6-3-11 with the 6-3-4, but the more I was thinking about it, it's like there's a good chance I lose the brick port. Therefore, like 6-3-11 actually is not as good. And with the 3-4-11, I have dominance on the ore, which actually I did, right? Like that helped me get an early city and so on. But then I can also point up and then go get an 8-point spot. And all of a sudden, it's like I have double ore, double sheep, isolated wheat, which did get hit pretty hard. But honestly, that like red did well there. And I also pointed out their road potential. Like I know he was telling me to shut up, but like I think it came off a little toxic. Like clearly in this position, he has the win in hand if we don't take road. He literally has the win. You know what I mean? So like, for instance, if I don't roll a 3 here and drop the 2 roads, he just wins the game. And in fact, it's so crazy. Look at it this way. On this play, I use the op, right? I use the op for the brick and the, what did I do? Brick and wheat. That play saved me the game. Because when you go back to Red's hand, who was calling me an idiot, essentially, he literally has road, two roads, and army for the win. But he made it seem like I'm being an idiot by calling out his road threat. And I could only do this on the basis that I rolled a 3. So, I don't know, man. Looks a little sus, Red. All right. Red in shambles. I'm looking at the Twitch chat. Red was in shambles. Tal, the magician of Riga. So my friend Uri, that's in the chat here. There's one point when I lived in New York City with him. I didn't live specifically with him, but I met him in New York. And we used to play chess all the time. And like we got totally into the chess lore. We both were improving like rapidly over those years. But I really was like enamored by Tal's style. In fact, I even named one of my cats Tal. So I love some good old Tal, man. Well, 1 second, guys. Let me check something really quick. Let me update this. Was there ever an argument for 6-3-11, 8-3, 6-3-11, 8-3? Oh man, no. There's so many things wrong with that. And guys, like very rarely does 2-for-1 port strategies, like something like that rarely works. It's just not enough juice. And on top of that, you're giving too much of the board up, right? You're giving up the 6-3-11, which arguably is one of the best spots on this board. Like the fact that I got this set up, I feel like in 4th is a godsend because I just have, in my opinion, the best dev game here. Catan. My experience, there's very few really good 2-for-1 ports that you can just place on like that. Probably the best one is the wheat port, right? Because wheat, and I've said this before, wheat is an accelerator for cities. Know what I mean? So for instance, with the brick port, you need 10 brick to produce a city, but with the wheat port, you only need 8 wheat, right? So like you can produce cities faster, which gives you more momentum, which is huge when you're playing a 2-for-1 game. So like that 2-card difference really does make the difference. Catan would have taken 11-12. This is true. Heart of the cards, man. Man, I actually want to look at Red's success. He really rubbed me the wrong way. Bro's batting at less than 20%. That is brutal. So here he is yelling at me. And what are we batting at? 45%. I don't know about you guys, but we're winning more than twice the games he is. So guess we're doing something right. Was it considered a bad play for them to block your 6 wheat earlier when you had a city on it? It's hard to say. I mean, I think in that moment, see, this is one way you could look at it. You could solo me, which is defensive, right? You slowing me down, or you make a deal. You say, hey, I won't solo your 6, but you trade me an ore. I would do that because the 6 is valuable to me. And I think in that board state, when I got soloed the first time, I don't know if it was quite as justified, right? Like, I mean, I did drop the city. That is completely fair. I think blue can extract value while still slowing me down, right? Taking Orda out of my hands as an example is valuable in its own way. So these are like different ways that players think. It's not just simply like I have to solo him. It's like extract value to progress your own game while slowing mine down at the same time. The city paces hard in others' minds. This is true. It does. It does. And Red was trying to do a good job pointing fingers at me, so. Must be luck. Yeah, you guys remember that. The luck conversation from the last time. Which honestly was pretty funny. Pretty funny. Cool. Okay, so what did we land on there? We are currently, let's update our rank. We are rank 517. 5-7. Look at that, man. We go up massive. Massive. Big jumps, 45% win rate on stream for you boys and girls. By the way, I'm probably not going to be playing too many games this evening. I don't know if I missed it, but why are you named as Danny Drew and not going incognito? Yeah, so I'm going to try something this season. I'm going to try to play on my main. My other account's already in the top 5, which is great. I wanted to kind of get that done in the first month. I'm just trying something different. I mean, historically, I've never really enjoyed playing on my main for a lot of reasons. Like I want to just play chiller games and not have to deal with rep. But it's whatever. It comes with the territory. Plus, it does kind of make it fun, a little bit more challenging for me. I like that. All right, guys, we got a board here. Strap in. We're going to play. All right, what's going on, Danny Crew? Danny Drew here, and we are back for another day of Catan. Guys, we are live currently here on YouTube and Twitch. Everything related to Catan gameplays, lessons, strategy, tips, good vibes, you name it, we do it here. So welcome. We are in the second position here. Danny Drew, rank 517. We're doing okay, 45% win rate. Man. Oh, lordy. I really like the 9-5-10. 6-9-10 is actually very interesting. There's a lot of potential outs. Guys, do you see what I see? 6-5, 6-9-10 with the 3-4-11 is goated. Groundhog, man. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah. Well, it's okay, but I feel like, yeah, we're gonna trust our gut here. Gut is being trusted. 6-9-10, isolated weak, point down. Potentially stop any shenanigans. And I think 3-10-11 is open, right? Who takes 3-10-11? Or sorry, 3-4-11. Man, this is a great spot too with the sheep port. So if we go here down, go to 9-12, looks like this and this with maybe this to the port. I'm going to trust my gut here. I'm trusting, the gut is being trusted. I think 3-4-11 is wonderful for us. Also, what website is this to be able to play Catan online? Andrew, welcome. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So this is colonist.io. I'm sure the chat would be kind enough to make it happen, Captain. Somebody did a song request. Yuki, I'm sorry. I'm just saying this. We don't do song requests. For the main reason that we don't want any issues on trademark and the video gets taken down and blah, blah, blah. That's just all it is. I mean, no one takes 3-4-11 here, right? Everyone, like, this guy wants the wood to go with the brick. This guy's going 8-4-11 with the 5-3-6 point right to wood port. Which actually is so interesting because we might see blue take 6-3. I think we're about to see 8-4-11, 5-4-3 point right. But no, 6-4-2 then. Yeah, that's a problem. Well, it's not our problem. It's not our problem. So I think we get 3-4-11. Let's see how good my board vision is. And if all else fails, guys, we can take 9-4-2 to 5-2 and then just play devs that way too. Yeah. 8-4-11. Make my day. I mean, it's actually not a bad setup, right? If you get this wood port quickly, all this wood becomes quite flexible. And I don't think you give 8-4-11 to red. Feels too strong. The real question is what is red doing? I mean, I suppose, point down. Easy money. All right. Are we going to see a 9-4-2 to 5-2? And then we take this as planned. I'm just going to hover my mouse over it. I mean, I'm thinking he's taking 9-4-2 to 5-2. This makes a lot of sense to me. Right? He gets everything and then he gets onto the ore relatively quickly. And then we can take 9-4-2 if we want, which honestly is not even bad for us, right? Double wheat. We have good wood and brick starting road. 5-2 is great. I kind of feel like 9-4-2 actually just plays better, right? Because just having that touch of wood. Guys, look, I've been playing this game for so long. I solved that instantly. Instantly. We're just going to take this. We have double wheat, double ore, big old 6. And now I think blue can take 6-3 12 point right. It's pretty good. They can go 6-9, 6-5 down as well. I quite like that. They'll probably do 6-5 down. It makes a lot of sense. They can also do 5-4 left. It feels like he's playing off of this brick though. I don't even hate 5-4 left. I mean, he's got a really good claim that he's going to beat us to this. I don't even care about this. I want road settle and I want road settle. All right, chat. Where does our first city go? Let's talk about this because we're going to roll a city pretty fast here. I kind of like both ports are good. They're both good in their own way. I kind of feel like maybe. Yep, points down. We need. So he's got. Okay, we're just going to hold here. I'm not going to pop. Though maybe the pop's not bad. Maybe I should have popped there. I kind of feel like if we can roll into a city in the next orbit or two, I just don't want to get my hand robbed. All right. Rock and roll, man. Thank you so much for the follow. Guys, we are off to the races. I couldn't be happier. I feel like really our only competition is blue. And the thing is, like, let's say we get a couple knights. We just kill the 9 and the game is over for him. That is true, yes. The wood port is a real problem, which it'd be nice to have them not feed it. But the one thing you'll learn about Catan is that people overvalue port strength. So like, let's say he gets fed that port quickly and we maybe just stack a couple devs here. We're all good. We're all good. And we do have a touch of brick. Like we have just a nice hybrid. Well, my thought when I didn't pop there, I was thinking maybe I can try to build the city, right? So I was going to give an orbit. If I didn't get, the rolls, then I can pop next turn. Bro. Okay, nice. I really love this setup. I feel like we're going to be able to kind of just nicely pace this. Not me. Not him. I don't like this deal here. This is not good, folks. I offered him the non-steal, right? That sucks. Very good chance we can get a wood here. Maybe we just hit black really hard. I'm also going to put on the 4 and hit black. I think that's a pretty good block. I mean, the 9's also really good, but let's go look at some win rates here. Yeah, bruh. The wood's good here. All right. Perfect. We got some new threats here. Next time we'll hit the 9. Ooh. We need to get some wheat rolls going here. I'm happy with this. I think the ability to drop roads is quite nice. Man, imagine if we get the 6-3-11. That's actually pretty solid for us too. And blue's not even going for it. I just also don't want to give too much to black here. We do need some wheat rolls, don't we? We need 9s and 3s. 8s, 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 8s. Well, we've only played one game and we've won it. You know, I think our win rate for the first game every time we stream is like stupidly high. It's like almost every time we win that first game. But it's, who cares? This is going to be a tough one, especially if, I mean, these are great setups. There's no doubt about it. Wheatport. I'll do the right thing here. I'll do the right thing. Looking for a wood here. It's probably red, but I think he's got a brick, right? Sheep's not good for us. Do we drop a road here? Kind of feels like we do. Kind of feels like we do. You know what, guys? I'm actually going to drop the road to the 912. Because the one thing I am thinking about here is that we're going to city the 3-4-11 probably first. So then getting this 9 cooking is really nice. Drew, did you see that it's okay? Just nice 9. Just posted a video. He pulled 7 devs and was 5 Bs and 2 monos. Was that in ranked? Depends what that was in. All right. I mean, if you're blue here, I feel like you have to hit the 4 or hit one of the 4s here. I mean, both red and black are doing extremely well here. And I'm not contesting the 6, 11, 12. So I mean, man, oh man. I don't like that play from him. I mean, just like, okay, fine, fair enough, right? What was his win rate again? All right. I think we're just going to pop here. Did you see? My week was really nice, guys. I really appreciate it. Ideally, we can keep the devs flowing here. We really do need this 3-4-11 city down. A lot of war on this board right now, too. I guess from the 5. Dislike people who rob just because. Well, no, I mean, there's a reason. Like, if it's a good player, I totally get it. But I think these comments are a little necessary, right? Like, just play the game. Just play the game. And we go back to the drawing board, boys and girls. Hey, brick's great. Brick is great. I mean, yeah, I agree. I agree. Like, it really sucks that I lost an ore from blue. But we can definitely go back and beat him up. Look at these trades. Like, man. Okay, so there's a brick and ore. We have to hit the 9 here, unfortunately. Obviously, it gives a lot of runway to... He's buying devs. Great, great. Hopefully we can snag the ore here. Nope. Gonna be surprised if you can pull off this win. In my opinion, it looks really bad. No, we're good. We're fine. We're fine. We're gonna get a city and we're gonna cook. We're also going to pace army really nicely here. Trust, man. You have to trust. If you're not trusting. Also, here's the plan. Wow, he's not even going for it. We need an ore. Yes. Yes. Look at this. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Okay, we're going to drop city here. And then now we just roll 3s and 11s and 6s. Yep. Okay, sure. Yeah. I mean, if he hits the 6, let's go. Friendship is happening. All right. I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised I got robbed there. Because it feels like black is doing very well. Gaslighter. I know what you're talking about. I am at 3, homie. And how about all right, we gotta be patient here. I'm gonna kind of step out of chat for a little bit. Bro, if he hits me here, then you know something's up. We got a long way to go. Yeah, true. Bro. This is unreal. This is unreal. This is unreal. I mean, obviously, when we roll, that's great, but oh man. This is one of those games where you can already feel what's going on here. Like this is brutal. No, I don't think it has anything to do with my table talk here, man. I mean, he's just making misplays, right? Now, granted, we might be able to roll into a second city and we're at 4 points, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I mean, also he's on 6 points. Like I'm just on 3. Like they've got to do a better job here at coordinating for sure. All right, I think the board knows what's up. I don't have to talk this too much more. I think if we can get that 6, 10, 9 down, we'll be fine. Yeah, let's do this. Let's see if we can keep the devs flowing. I think it's actually very important. And plus, there's not really a bad dev for us here. Yep. Bro, if I get hit here, then you know it's bullshit. You know it's bullshit. I'm going to have to start playing to keep up, but I did win my only game against Andy. Nice, man. There we go. I think I'm honestly just going to start hitting black at this point. I'm kind of over this man's talk. This is the kind of tables I've been getting in 1700. It's fine. It's fine. We still have game here. You know, we can get a couple good rolls, get some life. I shouldn't say anything. But Obviously, I think there's some bullshittery going on. All right, that's good. I feel like the tables have turned a bit. Maybe we can do brick for wood here. Need brick? That's actually a good trade. Let's do that. Cool. Especially if we're playing on devil. Yeah, red. You're absolutely solo worthy. I feel we're playing with like some insane gaslighting here. Okay, he's going to settle. Doing pretty good blue here. All right, sheep. I also don't mind. Does black have a sheep? I think he might. Should have just made a deal. Should have just made a deal, brother. Okay, nines are doubled. Really nice. There we go. All right, all right. Now the big question is, does black have... I think we can scale pretty quickly here now. Right, 1-9, we're a roll away from a city. See, that's being stubborn right there is black. That's being really stubborn. Do we pop here? I mean, utility is really good, right? We need a 7 here. Okay. This is kind of nice because I can do brick for wood and drop a road on 11-4. Yeah, I think he should have just made a trade, man. This is kind of getting nasty right now. Because we can only go to 6, right? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. As long as the board acknowledges the thread is red, we can try to pin him down. That gives me some time to build up. I need the 6, 9, 10 city. So effectively, we city knight. We're looking at 7 points. Okay. Bruh. Okay, okay. At least red doesn't have a brick port. Maybe we can do like a 2 for 2 here, and that way I can drop a road to protect 11-4. All right, what you got? Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's a great trade. That's a great trade. Okay, that was not the plan. Need to go for road. But fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Sweet baby Jesus. Is this ever a thing? Actually, we can steal a brick from him, right? Yeah. So why don't we get 6, 3, 11 there, and then we are 9. Cool. Yep. And then 9 gives us 8 points. I don't think we're going to get plowed. I mean, we could, but I don't think so. Okay. 3 or 9, we can city. And that's a massive city. Look at how this has worked out for black, by the way. If black plows me, he plows me. That's fine. We have everything we need, right? And honestly, Orport's not that sexy for us. Because in a perfect world, we're just using our cards. This is perfect. Go drop a road here. Huzzah! And then we give black the plow in the 6. That's kind of funny, isn't it? Bro, this is not going to work. We need a 9 or a 3 here. We haven't seen a single 3 this game. Nicely done. Now, I wonder if you're black, do you actually city here, though? Yeah, you city here. And he just goes to 6. Black's so far behind, I don't see how he does it. And this honestly looks like maybe an 8-4-11 angle. Just like try to get that 4 to be the next city. Yeah, good job, man. He's playing well. I mean, I just think he's kind of got an unfortunate draw right now. All right, we need a 9 or 3. We can live with the 6. Also, if we roll 9 or 3, do we dev now? I feel like we should dev because the utility is really good. I gave the brick. I thought he was going to play road. That's what I thought was going to happen. I like the double dev. Yeah. Now that I'm looking at it, I feel like we're going to get more utility. But I think now I want to drop a road. Interesting. What if we do this? I don't see how we take road. All right. The worst case here is a monopoly, right? Hope you extend. Oh. By the way, imagine we roll a 3 and triple dev. All right, chat. All right. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think we double dev for sure. Imagine we roll another 9 though. We have to think about these cards here. Ooh. We have triple dev in hand, which is absolutely filthy here. Oh my God. Road builder. Knight. Another knight. Well, now in light of this, what if I block? Doesn't blue have a wood? Or he's a sheep. So let's actually do this. We're going to keep our hand here. Obviously, red is doing very well. How do we win with the road builder, though? I don't want to drop the road. I feel like we need to protect. But then again, we can go tons of places with the road builder. Big roll there. Okay, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need way too many roads. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. So he settled out. What is good, Marcus? Good to see you. Somehow Mr. Drew looks exactly what I thought he would look like. This looks like a plow on me, which is not ideal. Yeah, this is road for sure. Oh. I mean, red's just on. Oh, big block. So I think here we actually have to block the 8. He's got so many good rolls, right? I mean, we can block the 8. Okay, let's do that. Maybe we hold it for the road builder play. We need a VP. Feel like we need a VP to win this freaking game. I just think the 8's too dangerous. I know I have a road builder, but the 8's too dangerous. I can give him this and maybe steal a brick from red. What does red have? It's got sheep. I think we just hit the 8. I'm getting concerned because the one thing to note here is that, nicely done, there's not that many VPs pulled, right? So we need to kind of minimize the damage here, I feel like. Holy shit. Do we double dev or do we just city? Oh, we can triple dev? All right, okay. Okay. Come on, give me another VP. Oh, man. I'm just pulling too many. I'm pulling too many cards. Ah! All right. Okay. So he has one VP. We have one. There are so many VPs in this deck. Holy cannoli. Ideally, if we can get a settle. All right. What do we need for road here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 roads. It's almost impossible, right? Yep. Nicely done. Big mono. Wow, there's so many VPs left. There's so many VPs left. That's insane. That changes a lot, honestly. That's a huge play by him. I only need 2 roads for the road builder. That's correct, but still. Dude, what a big play. I mean, he might be on 7 now. Still kind of a ways, though. I still think it depends what he does. If he double pops, he could be on 8. Maybe settle. But what we have 8. There's still a lot of utility left in this deck, though. I mean, I think the fact that we did get 1 VP from that pull situation's good, right? Like, we could also city out, but that sucks. That was a lot of wheat. We needed that wheat. Bruh. I don't think we give you anything. I mean, I'll do that. Nah, don't, don't. So red has a sheep, right? He's got 2 breaking an ore. He's got 2 brick or sheep. He's got so many ways that he can win here. I think we have to start using our cards, guys. That mono killed us. Oh my God. I mean, I think here we try to just... We probably need to take the settle spot. I don't think we're getting road. Right? And there's nothing we can do here. We just have to pray he doesn't get a roll. Big block. Oof. So sheep, 2 brick wheat, I think. I mean, I was correct in that assessment for sure. Okay. Dude, this guy's going to pull 2 VPs on us. It's so nasty. Oh my God. We do actually need red to extend, though. That's the worst part about this right now. This is a tough. Without having... This is tough. I mean, we need a 9 and then essentially like double VP pop or something here. Drew, have you ever been in love? dude, he's going to pull the win. Oh my God. Do we... Bro, how do we win this? We actually have pop. Hold on, let's think about this here. Ah! Like, you have... Okay, let's think about this. Black has wood, so that's a settle. So let's go for wood here. Okay. Don't tell me. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's... bro. Let's pray. All right. We need to survive. You have pop. Good luck. All right. We have... I mean, he's close. He's so close. Oh my God. Bro. How many times did we miss? How many times did we miss there? Yeah, we pulled too many knights, man. Too many knights. Rip. How many devs did we pull? We pulled 11 devs and pulled 1 VP. Which pretty much Yop in hand pretty much gives us the game for sure. This is a great setup. I mean, we obviously the wood steal was correct, right? Because then we settle. I think we did it fine, guys. Like every time we had a good hand, we got a point. It was just a slow point. You know what I mean? The deck was all VPs. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, there was a road. So it was 3 VPs, 2 knights. So it was 50% chance. So from that standpoint, if he misses, then we're almost guaranteed to win, right? Because we at least have double pop, which is like really good chance. I got hit really hard too. Got hit really hard at the beginning. I think if Black obviously pulled the mono, which think about it, like from Black's perspective, he had a monopoly and still couldn't compete. I think he had to work with the board a bit more. Because from Black's perspective, he can probably fight road. Like if he doesn't get army, which I'm locking down army in most cases here, he's got to find a different win condition. So like imagine he builds like around the desert and then connects and then goes down the middle of the board and fights road and has all the wood. He's actually in a really good spot, in my opinion. Yeah, well, we pulled what? We pulled 8 knights. 8 out of 11 were knights, which is just statistically really bad. Like look at how many. That's insane. That is insane. I was Black. Please tell me. Oh, Chandler, I think there's a few times that you probably could have worked with me to help get your game going. And probably hit the 9. Like I think the 9's a great block for you and I when I can also ship. Because the thing is, the 4 is a big role for you here, right? The coordinated 4s. And if like for any reason any of these players get momentum on devs, they're always blocking the 4, which hurts you. So sometimes you need to be thinking about like helping your neighbors. I'm not saying that just because it was me, but that's like a good strategy. Is like you want to support me on some level because I'm also protecting one of your best roles. The chance of pulling only 1 VP out of 11 devs is 20%. I think we got a little. Excuse me. I think we got a little unlucky. I think What do we use the road builder for? We used it to get to the 11, right? I think that's fine. We rolled, so we had the 3s that they rolled twice, but then they got monoed by black, which actually really hurt us if you think about it. We needed that wheat. Yeah, just a tough game. Tough game. Yeah, I'm going to take a quick little break. Black was just having his 15 minutes of fame. It happens, man. It happens. Yeah, I mean, I don't really like when people call. I mean, I guess I'm going with my main name here, but it is what it is. That was honestly a good game. I can't complain. You know, if we get a little unlucky, that is what it is. We also produced really well, but that's the thing when you're going like heavy or wheat setups. Like, look at this. I didn't get a single trade. Nobody wanted to do trades with me at all. And I had all the ore. I had most of the ore this game. Ah, man, oh man. No worries. I'm going to take a moment. Blue kind of threw by not taking roads. I don't know what Blue was doing. I gave him the brick, and he literally goes road settle on brickport, which fine. But if you just take road, then you don't have to worry about red, right? Like once red started to commit his roads around here, like he's kind of capped a little bit. But if you connect, at least the game goes on. You have the space. You have the 5 roll. I had the 10. I don't know. A little strange. Yeah, 211 people. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed that game. That was interesting. That was absolutely interesting. We also have all the people over there in Twitch world as well. Yeah, freaking VPs, man. He got the VP. Don't worry. It happens. Look, I pulled a VP to win nationals. I mean, sometimes you just got to appreciate it when it rolls your way, and sometimes it doesn't. That's just the nature of the beast. I don't really, it's fine. Like I'm playing, if I want to play anonymously, I have my other account, but that's also the fun of it too, right? Like it's not like we're having unplayable games at all. Like I had a very good chance to win that game, I think. So I'm not bothered about it. Honestly, that was great. That was great. Good content for you guys. But there you go. Look at that. I mean, I saw with this 6, 9, 10, it works really well for the 3, 4, 11, right? Just going double wheat, double ore, focus on debs. How many people do you think found colonists through Discord? Through Discord? Not many. I mean, I feel like most people start in colonists and then work their way to Discord. But I know you're talking about the app. I think it's a small percentage. I don't know the number of that. I mean, I think they were very bullish about their Discord app, but it was cool for a bit, and then it wasn't. Discord has a mini game. Yeah. There's the dice. 6s were obviously very good. 3s, we didn't actually produce anything on the 3 because it was monoed. I do like this idea of going to the 9-12 as well, which, again, because I'm sitting the 3-4-11, the extra wheat's going to play really well with that. And then also getting the 6-12-3 was really nice. I think that was just a nice touch to get a point. Give us a little bit more production on these rolls here. 44% win rate. I told you guys, we're good, man. We're good. We do what we can. We do the best that we can. Well, that was interesting. Fun game. We've been spotted every game so far, so that's fun. That's kind of interesting, right? You ever play Catan on Steam? I used to. I don't. We got another board. Another game. I used to, but damn, look at this 695. I don't know. It's just all the fun is being had on colonists, so that's where I'm at. It is what it is. 695, kind of ridiculous here. All right, we need to update. What's my rank? Hold on, squad. We need to update the rank here. We are 572. Okay, we didn't drop that badly. 572. The game was really good, though. I agree. I enjoyed it. And you guys are like, oh, your table talk. Nah, get out of here. All right. 843 is probably the play. Man, we got a lot of options here. We have a lot of options. Where's the brick port? Ah, look at you. We could do brick port. 912. Ooh. Ah, you know what's annoying about this though? I mean, what's annoying to me, we're going to do 5. We're going to do this probably up. And we can do this, but I feel like 6-3 is gone. 6-3 is a goner, right? Right? Doesn't he take 6-3? So if we go boom, boom, he goes boom. He needs wheat, boom. And then he can go here. Okay, no. We're good. 6-3 is not a goner. And I like the idea of starting with 8, 5, 10. Right? Another game. We are live. I think my calculations are correct. So let's see. We go here, point up, point right. 8-4-3, point right. He takes 6-3-11. But it's actually not that great. I just don't see him taking 6-3. And if he does, then we get plowed and we look bad. Now, the problem here is if we do lose 6-3, then we're only going for the one road settle. So maybe it's too speculative to go for the 9-10. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's better for us to just focus on the potential port play. I mean, we're going to take a big risk here. We're going to take a risk. The risk we are taking. We are taking thy risk. Gah! Yeah! All right. Do we point up? I kind of like pointing up. I'm feeling we're just going to take a big risk. You guys ready for a big risk? Big risk. We're going to get 6-3 and 9-10. Big risk. Though the unfortunate thing here though is we have just so much freaking brick. But the way I look at it, look at all the freaking wood. And I'm thinking we can just do wood for brick straight up. Call me the brick lord. Also, by the way, road, brickport, road, brickport, road, brickport. Just a thought. It's literally just a thought. I feel pretty confident we can actually. By the way, how insane are these numbers? We got 5, 8, 10, 6, 9, 4 here. Yeah, we called this point right. 6, 3, 11. I got brick for days. Good luck. Have fun. I am trading brick all day. And as soon as I say that, he's going to be like, oh, good. I can get brick for wood all day. 6, 3, 11. Boom. And now, just as planned and advertised, 9, 10, 11 left. Starting road, all 5 resources, brick port. It's perfect. Are you recording for the channel? Nah. Only on... Oh, I didn't even see the 5, 4, 11. Only on Wednesdays. I don't know. I'm just saying something stupid. Okay. We need to wheel and deal. Like brick for ore here and pop a dev and get a road builder. That makes no sense, right? But I'm just going to say it anyways. Okay. He did get a wood. Okay. That's fine, I guess. We've got some problems here. We got some issues. We need to do this or we need to do this. Look at this, man. All right, chat. Road builder. Say the words with me. Road builder would and be question mark 000. God damn it. Let's go here. Who traded with me? Did the 9 roll? Oh, so red's got 2 ore. Say the words with me, road builder. No! We needed that. Oh, okay. Chat, say the word road builder. No! All right. We're cooking though. Holy shit, we're cooking. I should have blocked the 8, but I felt compelled. Okay. Wow. Okay. So red has what? He's got ore. He's got everything I gave him. Interesting plays, man. Interesting plays. Yep. Am I going to get blocked here with no cards? I mean, it's just the 6. Like, you got to be out of your freaking mind if you're not blocking the 6. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing, you bazinga? You doofus? I have no wood. I have all brick. I don't even care about the 5. I'm going to play it though because I do want to hit red. Red has been a doofus. We're gonna start blocking the 8. Get an ore. Roll a wheat. What if we block the 6 here? Oh my god. Guys, chat. Road builder. We need a road builder. No! All right, we're getting an army apparently. We're too good. We're too good at this game. We don't even need the 9-10. We're just wheeling and dealing here like crazy. Okay. I mean, I really want to block the 8. Hey, I know 8s are going nuts, man. Well, red has all good cards, right? He's got mostly ore and he has the wood production. You're right. I should start hitting black. I don't want to. All right. Red. Should I play a knight? All right. Okay, he's vibing. Okay, so then let's just do brick for wood. How do I hit black? Chat. Say road builder. We need to pull a road builder. Oh my god, we are godly nightmen. Oh my god. That's insane. We don't even need 9-10 anymore. Again, we just only pull knights. I love all you guys in chat. This is insane. Now I need to just drop a road 6-3 and I'm just going to focus on production at this point. I don't even want knights. I'm literally buying devs for utility and I've got literally 4 knights in a row. Any other dev. Yop, incredible. Isn't that port like really good for blue? All right, so what is blue's card? Let's track this a little bit. Your production's amazing. It's really good. I should get robbed here. Whoa! Okay. What sucks here is I'm going to end up hitting... yeah, so he goes there. All right. Wood in B, my friends. That has to be the 8. It has to be the 8. I'll just remember. Bro, there's nowhere else I can hit. I do like the 8 as well. All right. I mean, blue had no cards. I know I just also, like a freaking idiot, I just blocked the I just blocked it. Honestly, I guess the 6 is pretty big here. We can hit blue. We have a 50% chance to steal the ore. Like think. Okay. Interesting. So I think we'll hit the 6 here. Right? It stops the ore usage. He's obviously got a lot of brick. That's kind of a weird play to me. Yeah, we have a lot of sheep though. Yeah, that's not great. I think we have to slow down blue. Yeah, got night. All night. Somehow I got army. Blue 1 wheat. Yeah, blue has 1 wheat, 2 ore, a brick, and a sheep. Do we ever just block the 9? But no, we want the ore, right? We want the ore. So he's got 2 wheat. He's got a bunch of wheat now, so maybe it is the 9. Here's what we're gonna do. Look at that, it's beautiful. Boom, 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 steal the ore. Ah, we're not that good. Is there even a wood out there? I was going to, if the 8 rolled, that would give 2 ore in black's hand, then I would flip the knight, steal an ore, pop a dev. That was my thought. Black has no cards. Awesome. We really need to drop this stupid ass road. Big block. I think he has a dev in hand though. Well, what did we steal? Did we steal a sheep? Bro. All right. Let's watch. Red's gonna have the road builder. Okay, okay. Nicely done. Okay, he doesn't have a road builder because he never would have used it there. I really need this 6-3. I feel like we can work our game if we get 6-3 here. So I'm tempted if we roll a brick. Look at this trade. Anything? We also just drop a road and just try to get to the sheep port as fast as possible. Okay. I like this. I like this. It's a pretty good deal for red, you have to admit. Okay, here's our plan. We're going to roll into enough cards, a 4-for-1. Okay, there's another wood in red's hand. This has been a weird game. I think the idea is once we get to the sheep port, we can get to the 9-10 a lot faster. Though we still have a massive issue in the terms that we just have like way too much brick, which in hindsight, the 9-10 is actually not like 3-1, the port the brick's way better. But I think we just were looking for that road builder, which is kind of funny. There's also a case, I really got to be patient with this knight, but maybe we could steal for the 4-for-1. But I'm also willing to give a ton of value. Also, by the way, this 8 is still a monster, but I just feel like because we have so much momentum on knights, it's actually kind of crazy. It's actually kind of crazy. Okay. Okay, 6 or 4, we port. There's also, he has a wood in hand, so we could go for the steel. Don't 7 me out, game. Ugh. Okay, here's my thought. It's all bad. It's all bad. All right, we need to go for the wood MB. Oh, boys and girls, we are live. We are live with 4 nights played. Some freaking how, some freaking way. All right, now we try to cook. Man, that 7 did hurt, though. You have to admit. That 7 sucked. I think he's going to block the 8. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wee-wah, wee-wah. Ooh, 6. I don't like that. Ouch. Ouch, brother. Well, we still got the 4 and 8, and we can 4-1 a ton of break. Black's a fan. What is that? All right, I'm just having fun with it. We're doing so freaking well. I mean, if we pull one more night, we've effectively locked down. The whole world is watching, brother. The 6 block does suck, though. You have to admit. Okay. Okay, we got break for days, boys and girls. We need to see no night. We pulled all the freaking nights. That was a typo on my end. Like, like God knows I don't want nights. Okay, I think we can go 9-10 after this. Also, we can just keep popping. I don't mind the pop here. Obviously, I'm just giving him a hard time here, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, it's a little unnecessary, but wow. It's like, it makes no sense. You know, on one end, you hit me. And then the other end, you're like, oh, I'm going to give you a trade for the resource you need. Like, he's going to block the 5. Oh, interesting. That's fine. I got brick. Watch, we actually end up getting the road builder. We kind of stalled a little bit, but not too bad. Okay, let's just drop a road. All right, we have a lot of ways here, like 4 into 8. We can settle 9-10. Okay, that's something. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can't type tonight. Did you embargo me? Jeez. You know, we'll do this. We'll do this. Okay, fine. Here. If I get plowed, I get plowed. He's got the freaking road builder. He's got the road builder. Okay, never mind. He doesn't. He's got the city. The way I did that is because the sheep, now I can roll like an 8 as an example. I need wood. 8's a big roll on this board too. 6 is also really nice. Now I think you start shifting here a bit. I think the 6 is perfectly fine block. Perfect. Now we get a little bit more love and a little bit more life. I actually think the 9's pretty good. So let's do this here. We can also do 2 cards, but I think red might consider doing the 1. He's got a lot of wood in his hand. Yep. We can also just port here. Let's see here. Is this ever a thing? Specifically looking at red, where maybe he might want to go for the connect. Sure, why not? It's half a card. Half a card is better than not. I'm on the party now. We are 9s alive. Look at the production, man. The production here is insane. We're on like everything. Also, red is, he's kind of being a little bit of a tricky pickle here, isn't he? Oof, that sucks. Whoa! There you go. The big cut. Big boy red. Making big plays. All right, we got a dev there. It's perfect. Watch us pull the freaking we need a monopoly or road builder, guys. Can you say road builder in chat? Or Monopoly? This is an awkward game. A little bit. Felt a rush somewhere. Yeah, we're... This is brutal. This is brutal. Yeah, he did leave him a settle. That was actually pretty nice of him. Now we got to start thinking about what's next. Probably drop a road and try to get to the 3-1, and so we can start using all this brick. Bro, it's a beautiful mono. I mean, I think honestly our only play right now is to just pull utility. Like, we're not pulling VPs. We just pulled 5 nights in a row. There's only so many nights left. Yeah. I mean, that's the problem. It's all just good shit right now. Like, we need to be careful here, though. I think black is dead, so I'm not worried about black. It's really a blue game here. Can you, Interesting. This kind of sucks because I don't want more brick, but brick is pretty freaking good for this guy. All right, chat. Can I pull something other than a knight? Road builder. I just want one freaking utility card. Yay! Yes! All right. Not only do we lock army, right? I'm almost certain we do. we get a victory point. It is a beautiful thing. Bro, this sucks so bad. I think it's just a 9 here. I have a single card. Single freaking card. Yeah. Oh my god. Like I can't. Yeah, I think this is a blue angle. I don't think you hit me here. Thank you. Okay. Good shit. We get our 6 back. I mean, it's not helping us that much, but we need a mono, man. All the good devs are getting pulled. There's our freaking road builder. Okay. You settle for 8, bruh. That is a win there. And unfortunately, now there's a monopoly somewhere in this mix, right? We need a city. We need a city. So we need like 6-6 to pop here, or like 6-5. And then what, we 6-9-4 city for 8 points. That's 8. That's 8 right there. Okay, there's a pop. Like, we can't do anything at this point. I mean, best case here, what do you need? We need a pop and trust. I mean, mono. There's the other. Jesus Christ, man. Did he pull 2 road builders? You lucky dog, man. I've been trying to pull that card for like years. Years. All right, so there's still a bunch of VPs in this deck, which is kind of bad because we need them too. We can only pop once. This is so bad. I think here, guys, the solo pop is not good for us. I think we have to take it. There's a mono out there. There's VPs. Let's go. Let's go. All right. All right. So we're going to port for Orc here. We need just 6s. Of course, he's going to block the 6, though. Bro, we can do this. We can do this. Bro. Blue, no chill. I'm going to get robbed again. I can already see it. Imagine we pull 3 VPs. We need a 9, which actually is just so good for blue anyways. All right. This is so tough. All right, chat. We need another VP or a mono. Okay, yeah, all right. We'll take that. We'll take that. Does he have a knight? Yeah. GG Blue. I think they really misread the situation. Like, just look at his production. It didn't make any sense in the scheme of this game. We got 2 VPs though, so worst case, he's on 9. Maybe he has a monopoly. We need to like double pull for it, which is so brutal here. Well, if he has 2, it might be a monopoly. Then he takes the wheat, right? And then he just cities. So he has 2 VPs. He's looking for a win play. It pretty much is. I mean, he rolls one number that just gives him the game, right? Like, my best roll is a 6. I mean, we probably need a city pop. I think that's our best play. Okay, like... Damn it. Okay. That really sucks. Okay, so there is another VP out there. That's the craziest play. So what's left? Maybe you guys can tell me. What a weird game, bro. I mean, okay, that's good. That's good. That's whatever. So what do we know? What do we know about this dev deck? We know that Blue's on 2 VPs. The best we can do, we have to essentially do this and pray. There's no way. There's no way that there is. I mean, popping twice. There's no. I mean, maybe the 7 could hit, but I just feel like he has the win. I mean, we get the 9 here, right? It's so late. It's so late. Oh my god. Yeah, GG Blue. Need a 7. Oh man, oh man. I don't understand the 5 at all. Like, literally, if you look at the power of the 9, like the 5 makes no sense. The 5 makes no sense here. Just compare rolls. Imagine Blue messes up. Yeah, but he's. All right, GG, GG. No chill, Blue. Nice one. I don't know what to even say about that. That was kind of dumb. I pulled 3 VPs. My production. I did well, I couldn't. What do you mean? Not at all. All right. Red's robbing the guy who won. Yeah, I think I'll take it. GG. Yeah, I think if you just look at the functionality, like I actually produced a lot from the fact that I have good rolls, but I don't have the flexibility at all. Like my hand is prone to a lot of bad situations. And I think I understand Red's idea that okay, he's trying to open up the mono, but what happens? What happens if you miss the window, right? Like let's say Red passes, the 9 rolls twice, and then Blue gets to all the ore. It's like it's such a bad roll, it's such a liability that you can't play that way, right? Like you need to block the 9. That's essentially how you lose. And I think once he left that open, it caused too many issues. Like the 5 just doesn't make any sense at all. It makes no freaking sense. And I need the ore anyways, right? And the weird thing is he hit the 5, then he would hit me as well. I mean, obviously, you don't know what I have. I have a monopoly. That's fine. But I didn't. And there was many times I was actually much further behind. Yeah, I mean, 9 is just lights out instantly. Yeah, that's game. I mean, he doesn't have it if he 7s, right? But he can steal, like, he can hold a hand that's pretty close to, like, invincible because he steals a brick. Yeah. Is what it is. Red's right after blue. Well, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like the positioning doesn't work that well for Red. I think he definitely made some mistakes there. Also, he did something really dumb. Red did something really, really, really dumb, which is at this point in time, there was a moment where he could have taken the settle. And I think he wasn't seeing the potential. Like, let's go back to his hand because I'm almost certain he had it. Like, I'm almost certain he absolutely had it. Right here. I remember my hand had brick. I had 3 brick in hand. Red can road settle pop. It stops the settle from. It stops blue. Just do it. Just make the trade. You know, maybe in hindsight too. I should have just done brick for wheat, and he still has it. Brick for wheat right here, and he literally passes. I mean, that fundamentally changes the game. And I knew that's what he had, but I was just asking for the ore because, but I mean, he didn't wheel and deal anything at all. So weird. He absolutely left the 5-4-11 when he had the trade in hand. Like if he said, hey, I'll do this, it takes the 5-4-11, I would do wheat for brick in an instant. One more loss and I can call myself as good as Danny Drew 4 seasons ago. I mean, I've gotten like 1900 plus every season, so I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, one of those weird situations, right? Like you can only, it's the best you can do, the best you can try. Maybe in the hindsight too, just pointing right, giving myself multiple settles was better. Again, we went for the greedy play and we just needed utility. We pulled 5 nights in a row. We started pulling VPs and the mono was like, you can say I pulled a monopoly, but realistically I didn't, you know? Can you talk a little bit about when to trade and when not to? Or is it just a tracking thing? I mean, a good trade is something that's win-win, right? It benefits you, it benefits your opponent. And the idea is every time you trade, you're progressing your game and you're also progressing their game. Because otherwise, why would they do the trade? So you've also got to think like what's in it for them. And, you know, really good traders know how to position trades in a way that's like favorable to the opponent. I mean, I would say for most of you guys, you're probably not trading enough, honestly. Like you're probably missing, you're probably trading at like 30 to 40% of your potential. That's my experience, like working with students at this game at like every level. That's usually what the case is. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't getting that many trades. I really didn't get a lot of trades. I got a handful of trades. I did a couple, like, look at this, man. Like, I'm wheeling and dealing, working my ass off here. Again, I had a flexibility problem for sure. What's up, Han, man? Good to see you, buddy. How do you feel about Cities and Knights variant? I like Cities and Knights. It's great. The thing with ranks, I don't even, I'll be honest with you, I don't even like ranks. I do it because I have to. I mean, I do enjoy it at times. Like, it's fun with you guys. But like, when you think about the perfect Catan game, I'm sorry, it just, rank does not come to mind, right? You think about the board working together, the communication, the balancing, you know, everybody's plugged into the threats, and like, there's kind of like a clear understanding of how the game needs to be played. You're not, very rarely will you ever get that in a ranked game. Almost never. Like, I'll get one a season where I think like, holy, that was super high level. So like, from that standpoint, it kind of hurts, you know? But at the same time, a lot of people don't like watching the Discord games because they can get super sweaty and, you know, blah, blah, blah. That's why, like, you know, it's funny. One of my most liked series on the channel is the Sleep series, which is so funny because like I'm such a sweaty, competitive person. But then there's a segment of people that just want to like ASMR dandy the night away, which I'm like, okay, sure. I will play another here in a moment, guys. I just want to take a break. Ranked is more about quantity, yes. But, you know, the nice thing here for you guys is like, these have been great games, right? You can say whatever you want to say, but these have actually been good games tonight. We won the first one. The second one was hella close, and we were just a little unlucky. And then I felt like this one was a little funky monkey as well. Like, again, Red just does the one right thing that makes 110% sense. Then I actually think we actually have a good chance to win. I don't know why he didn't do it. Like, he had it, but he didn't do it. Yeah, would also really appreciate, like they were saying in chat there, it does help us when you share the like button on the channel. So if you guys can hit that real quick, it does kind of pushes the algo a little bit. And we also have almost, it's like 230 something people. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you showing up, supporting the channel. And if you are new, you can subscribe. I also see you over there in Twitch world as well. So everyone, thank you so much for all the support. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. I can start up another game shortly. I want to take a little bit of a break because that's frustrating, man. That's frustrating. No chill on Coco. No chill. All right. Well, you know what's funny? We started at 1685. We won a game. We lost two. We're back to where we started. So that's kind of fun. That's kind of cool. So we are rank 639. So almost 693. 1 second. Hold on. And actually, we actually have another game. All right, guys. I snuck that one in. This is going to be my last game of the night. Win or lose. We crushed it last time. We are 1-2. All right, let's have fun with this. I'm also getting pretty tired. Let me get some water here. 1 second, chat. Analyze the board. All right. What the hell? Nobody's placed. Top fourth. 5, 9, 10, 8, 5, 10, 8, 10, 3. We do 6, 4, 3 with the 6, 3, 11. We have this like very interesting idea of like 6, 4, 3, maybe to 8, 3. That's what I'm looking at. So maybe with that, let me think here. Maybe do 6, 4, 3, 6, 4, 3, 6, 4, 3. That's kind of fun. That's kind of cool. We can point right there. We can point down. We got to start thinking, well, let's see what happens here. I mean, they might take 6, 4, 3 and take, but the wheat port, it's okay here. It's not great. It's not bad. I feel like 6, 11, 12 is a pretty good pick for this guy. Does anyone go 8, 3? Bro, if I see this Goomba take 8, 10, 3 with 8, 3, out the window we go. Out the window we go. I actually kind of like 6, 4, 3, 6, 4, 3 from the standpoint. It's like double wood, double brick. 8, 3's on the horizon. We can go 8, 4, 8, 3. But this is on the basis that they take the 8, 10, 3, right? If they take 6, 4, 3, we're taking 8, 10, 3. Where's the wood port? 8, 10, 3 with the 6, 4, 11 wood port is actually pretty sick. Start with the road sheep. You also got to look at the port play here too. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Well, I think it's a wood port angle here, boys and girls. I'm just trying to see what makes the most sense. So, like, maybe we can do a side-by-side, like 6, 4, 11, 8, 10, 3. Go to wood port, double this. We'll have all 5 resources, the bottom left-hand side. 6, 4, 3's money port play is available. We'll get the wood port, which I feel pretty confident about. We can also play a very interesting game, like 9, 4, 11, 8, 10, 3, and we actually have a good or wheat sheep there with a little bit of everything. And then, like, maybe if we build here, so let me think here. He takes this. The problem there is the board starts locking. He takes 8, 4, actually. Then 5, 11 is open. Should we do that? Here, build the 5, 11. Because that's open, right? Because I think he takes 6, 3, 4, and 8, 4 goes. I like that. I actually like this a lot. All right, here's my thought, guys. We're going to get the best sheep. We're going to build the 5, 11. We're going to have the wood port. We're going to give him, obviously, this. I think it's our best play. I saw something. I saw something, and I'm going to trust my gut here. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think we're going to see like a 6, 3, 4 angle. He's going to point left. I'm taking a big risk here, but I like the double or here. I really do. I really like the double or. And I feel like if we get 11, 3, 11, 5, that plays just as much into the port there. And it's nice to have the or here. But I feel like if he goes 6-3-4, the prophecy happens. The prophecy. We need the 6-3-4 prophecy. Because the idea is he's going to take this, say, derp or derp, we got wheat for the wheat pour, he's going to play it left. He's going to take the 6-11-12, and then this guy just straight up takes 8-4, and then we have clearance to 5-11. I could be wrong. I think this is good. I think this is a good setup. And again, I just don't see who takes the 6-3-11 if that's open. I guess red could, but is it priority to go to 11-5? No. All right, 6-3-4 left, the prophecy. 6-3-4 left, the prophecy. And there's honestly, the thing too is there's so much freaking brick on this board. I'm not too worried about it. Like I'd rather have the better sheep and the double ore, which is actually just as much ore as the 8. So we actually have a wonderful setup here. Oh, Dandy of Catan, what is your wisdom? Bruh. Okay, well, now this gets so much better. This gets so much better for red. I mean, bruh. I mean, I think if anything, you take either 6-4-11 or 6-3-4. Now it's a case of does blue actually want to race here? Good luck. Have fun. He probably does. I think that's a mistake. I think you need to consider the outs on this board. I don't see the value of 6-3. You have way too much brick. You only have a touch of wood. Like, okay, maybe you're looking at 11-5. But if your whole strategy hinges on 11-5, then yeah, we saw this. I am reading YouTube chat. I see you guys. Bro, we're totally getting robbed here, aren't we? 6. The 6 is the block, man. It's such the 6 block. All the starting roads, stop the roads. Stop the cap. I feel like, and especially too, like as strong as red is. Yep, take from blue. Oh, baby. It's so easy. So easy. And he got the brick. That's perfect. So now we've only got the 4 brick to worry about. That's right. You got no brick, blue. So he's got what? Ore, wood. So he's going to do wheat for brick. Wheat for brick. Let's see it. He's totally doing it. Look at that. Look at that. There you go. Look at that. There's levels to this. Now I have to win this game. It's gone off too much of a good start. Chat. Can we pull the road builder? I just want one freaking road builder. Nope. More knights. What is that? How many knights tonight? I want a knight count between games 1, 2, and 3. How many knights have been pulled? Oh. Oh, shit. That's not good. Hey, blue. Oh, he doesn't play it. He doesn't play it. God damn it. I don't have RB, obviously. Brick. We have more brick. We're so far away from the settle. I mean, essentially, he's just looking for an opportunity to take it, right? We're so far. We're so... Oh, he's got it. He's got it with a single roll on a 6 or 4. He's going to do a brick deal. God damn it. Yeah. Oh, blue, 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 blah, blue. Okay. Well. Yeah. Think we're cooked, chat. All right. I still don't know if I necessarily like this for blue, though. But that being said, I'm kind of shocked. We need help to get to the wood port. Then I don't mind if we lose that, but we need help. And then we can all like settle. But then now the problem is black's also going for this too. We need 8s. All right, finally. Okay. Okay, what a guy. You know, this actually is nice from the standpoint that he can go to 9-10. Okay. Is there brick and B? Okay, sorry. I might be able to get a wheat here. Perfect. Okay. I think that was my best shot there. And also, you know, red only has the 1 card. Blue's doing fine. A little bit of tracking there for you. Element Horde, good to see you. One thing is that's really nice here. I think we have a little pacing opportunity. Obviously, this is not the world's best situation, but it's also not the worst, right? It's not the worst. As long as we get this settled down, I'm pretty happy, but we're kind of struggling on that front. I think this is a 10 hit blue or red, excuse me. Pro settlement play. Yeah, just good tracking there. Bro, I'm going to slap the shit out of you hit me here. I'm going to just hit if he hits me, it's going on the 6 week. Okay. I think you're it can also be the 5, which I feel like does slow down the board. I'm going to be that guy. I'm that guy, chat. I'm that guy today. Connect plow. Yeah. Wasteful. All right. Maybe if we can get an 8-10-3 city down, we're actually doing okay. Yeah, so now like 10-8 gives us a city. 11's rolling so freaking well. Bro, we're going to get hit. Oh, I hate this. I think blue's doing so well. Wow. That was a big misplay. I don't think I can justify. Have a night, bro. It's so bad. See here. I don't think he doesn't have a knight. You know, it's the funniest thing ever because we just pull knights. That's all we pull. That's all we pull. All right, so wheat. He gives brick. I'm concerned he's going to road settle here, though. I mean, obviously he's quite incentivized. By the way, not a single 4 is rolled. At this point, I think we got to start blocking the 6 here. Stop giving more momentum to blue. We kind of need the settle here, don't we? Perfect, perfect. Hit the 11. We can double hit him here for sure. Bro, if you don't hit blue, you're out of your freaking mind. All right, the 4 brick when he has the 6. Good job. Even the 3's better there, I think. We also have to remember we do have the wood port, which actually is one of the main reasons why this 8-10-3 city is awesome. I think we have to go for army. It's not like we have easy settles. But if we do get the road settle on the 8, it's better. It's better. Because then we don't necessarily need a ton of VPs, right? We can just start dropping cities. But does he have a knight? He doesn't. Black. I don't know if I should make a deal with black right now. Like, he's hinging on a 4, right? What does he need? He needs wheat. I know it's a 6 wheat, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tell the board so that we can get some consensus, right? So we can just beat them up together. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Oh, baby. All right. Do we just buy another? Do we pop? Interesting. This is the city, right? City's pretty sick here. I'm looking specifically. I think I'm not winning the race here. I think that's fine. Okay. That's probably, now that he's got the wood, this is probably the road settle. No, I'm not giving you a city. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? All right, we're doing okay. We're doing okay, guys. This could be so much worse right now. I'm going to hold the road. I was just concerned about black's hand there, right? Like, he doesn't have a lot of easy settles, so he's kind of incentivized to go here. But if he's going for the city, that's great. That gives us more time. Though, the unfortunate thing is we really need to drop a city here. We have the road settle. He's got it. Do I take the road settle now? And then I just need like a 10 and an 8? I think I have to do it, guys. I feel like it looks so bad, but I think I'm losing the settle if I don't do it now. And I essentially have effective rolls here where it's like 10-8. I can drop a... This just fundamentally changes the angle a bit. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's settle. I don't like that at all because I feel like we really need to, get our city up. But we do have functional roles now, right? 8 plus anything. Like, our production's good enough. Thanks, Blair. Our production's good here. Good enough, anyways. And I don't mind. I can keep popping. I can stay patient, right? Like I'm doing well enough. I'm happy. Yeah, the production's kind of low, but we do have a massive, like the army race is massive here. And let's keep in mind, we can go for the connect. We have a 6-road connect, right? So like a road builder becomes very lethal. But we really need to get this 8-10-3 up and running. This, I don't like the pops from black. I really think it makes it difficult for us here. But in this situation, with blue having a non, I have to play it. I'm number 2 in Philippines because of you. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Awesome job, man. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate all the support from everybody. It's really awesome. Really means a lot. This is a free card for us because we have a wood port. I kind of feel like, okay, if we can get a dev, we're going to pull mono eventually, right? Like how many, again, what's the count? How many nights tonight have we pulled? How many nights, chat? All the nights? By the way, you know what is kind of nice about this, though? From the perspective of black, it's pretty nice that if he has like 1 or 2 nights in his back pocket, that he's going to protect all these hexes. Like this is one of those things, like I want black to have a little success. Like I want him to be a threat. I want him to be dangerous. But if he just has 1 or 2 nights where he can just kind of keep this 10-8-9 configuration open, it actually helps us a lot. Sure, blue. Sure. This is actually a trade that red might take in a lot of cases, right? Because he's got the ore, he's looking for the wheat. This is not good. This is not good. Okay, we just keep going. Looking for some rolls here. Boom! All right. Don't take the ore. Don't take the ore. Don't take the ore. Please. Okay. I don't think he's taking the ore. Now imagine if blue takes the ore. We need city into pop. Guys, we're doing great here. We're doing really well. Does he flip a knight, though, if he has one? See, this kind of sucks because we might get put in a position where we have to keep popping. If he has like 2 or 3 knights here. I think you leave it. I think you leave it. We also don't need any double rolls to roll. Okay, perfect. There's a huge incentive, I think, to block the 4 and hit blue here. Excuse me? Excuse me? All right. Bruh. Man, tough economy. Especially if he has a mono, then that's lights out. It's like insta-dead. It's like, what, almost double city. That's 6. Bro. We needed your love, bro. Like, we have to stop the coordination. Yeah. Okay. All right, boys and girls. We're still in a bad spot, but it's better than nothing. Like 10 rolls. Like, we need a 10-9 dev city. Bro. All right, need wheat? Cool. Call me nice guy. Call me a nice guy. I gave him way more than he needed. Oh my God. Oh my God. The problem is his connect's really good. We're not doing it, chat. We need a 9. 9 or 3 here. Oh my goodness. We're just at 8 points. Okay. So far so good. What? Huge turn. That's exactly what we needed. Maybe. So chat, do I even play it? Like, please hit. Oh, we needed that. We actually have everything we need to win. It's just a case of time. Just a function of time right now. I don't know, guys. Yeah, I probably don't play it. But also, like, I'm kind of scared that black is just going to start running. Like, if he has a knight, he might play it. And he probably should hit me. Bro. Wow. Okay. Now I have to play it. Shit. I need multiple rolls here. Actually, we can take road as well. What do we need for road? We need we need 4, 3, and a steal. Dude, this is so bad. This is so bad. Come on. That does nothing for us. Blue. What's blue's count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, if red doesn't extend, you go to 9. All right. I guess we just kind of look to roll like a god here. Bro, hit. Yeah, like. All right, we need rolls here. Oh my god. All right. We need rolls, chat. We need rolls. All right. So 10-8, 10-8, 11-3. Yeah, I'm going to get road builder right when I lose. Yeah, you get army. Yeah, you got this, red. He doesn't have it. It's the only reason why he's doing this. And also, red doesn't understand. This puts him over. Oh my god. Here, take the brick. Oh my god. There's no way he takes this. There's no way. Oh, shit. Yeah. No, take it. Take it. No way. No way! Oh my god. What? I can't believe it either. Let's just... Can we finish on a win? Oh. Honestly, red can double settle for the win here. All right, 10. We only have 2 rolls though. Yeah, this is dumb. 10, 3, 11. Okay, here. Here, not game. I think here we actually drop it onto the 8, right? Because 8 becomes a free card. Shazam. Okay. I have brick for you, Red. Did I just... Oh my god. No, of course he didn't have a knight. That's exactly why he played it the way he did, right? He was like begging for the knight. Okay, so what we need here is we need 2 rolls where there's no 7. We need red. Here, red. My concern is red is not going to extend though. All right, just no 7. Please. Catan gods. Like, dude. Oh my god. That was so brutal. I mean, we can still roll a 10, right? And there goes all the ore. So roll me another 10. Here. Bro, please extend. Please extend. Please extend. Please extend. No, dude. Oh my god. Does he have it? Oh. Bro, this is the dumbest game. The dumbest game I have ever seen. Oh. He had one job. He had one job, was to drop roads. He had it. He could have gone to 9. He had one job. And blue must win. Blue must win. That's insane. Oh. Just end the game, brother. End the game. Is he popping? Watch him pull the VP. Well, I think black has all the dumbass VPs. Now red's going to win. Like, can you extend? Wait. Bro, just roll me a 10. End the game. Bro. All right. Black. Bro, that was brutal. Did all the monos get played? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do. I think he has a guaranteed win. Man. Yeah, GG Rib. Oh. Bro. We are getting pulverized. Wild. This is he's on it that he just drop a road. I mean, I think he has it no matter what, right? Bro. One road, Blue. One road. Oh, bro. I don't like it's a heart attack in both fronts, man. Did Blue what was Blue's hand, man? I think it's Blue. You should just extend. Also, didn't he have road settle or am I crazy? Honestly, considering that situation, why you forget? Why are you forgetting? Let me check here. That was some dumb shit. That was some dumb gameplay for sure. Like lose just like that. Okay, so he has the win. Bro, you have two roads in hand. That would have been the win, by the way, on the 4. That's crazy. You have two roads in hand. You keep the game going. It's like, okay, you go for the pop. Like at that point, the pop's probably like a 20, 25% chance. Because you know that black just pulled a ton of nons. So it's probably even worse than that. It's probably like 20%. Let's go check. So there's 2. So there's 1, 3. There's 10 devs in total, 2 of them being VPs. So it's a 20% chance to pull. So what's more likely? That you can drop 2 roads and not lose now? Like you drop 2 roads and you get another orbit and build your hand back up. Or you try to pull the 1 out of 5, the 20%, knowing guaranteed that you're losing to red. Like that is I totally get it. Like you're gonna play for glory, but I think if you pause for a second and think about the situation, then you know it's like I think you drop the 2 roads and try to play for another day. Yeah, we had winning rolls for sure, and that mono completely wiped us too. Like, you know, the funny thing about that is we traded for the ore, and then I think we just lost the ore anyways. It was kind of dumb, right? Like we had all that ore. We were a card off too. It's so brutal. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we're also very lucky Black didn't pull a knight, right? Like he missed multiple times. We took a bad situation and made it better. But honestly, I think looking back at this, again, like why give the 6-4-11 to red? I don't know. I see the idea. Fair enough. But feels like you're giving a little bit too much. Not to mention, too, if I just drop the 1 road, then your entire road dream is dead. And then, you know, red builds around the bottom of the board anyways. I think I'm good, guys. So, honestly, those were good games. We definitely had some interesting situations happen there. What is Blue's win rate? Man, we're in like the ELO hell or something. Yeah, he's like a true 1600 rated player. 17, 1600. Yeah, these things happen. Someone's asking, do I prefer real dice or colonist dice? It's all the same, man. I mean, anyone that thinks that the colonist dice are not rigged. You know, some people say it. I mean, you just got to play more. What are your pronouns? I do not partake in such things. You can call me he, it, Dandy, Drew, whatever you want. I've been called a lot worse. Yeah, Knight. Call me the Knight. Night King. Well, look, you definitely can't say those were boring games. Dandy is his pronoun. Which is kind of funny because if you know what an actual dandy is, I'm kind of like not that, but honestly, I feel like we made this situation really, like, we actually severely underproduced this game. Like, look at the rolls. Look at the resource score. Yeah, we only pulled 4 devs, but like we made the most out of it. We got hardly robbed, which was nice. What we pulled a yop and 3 nights. Again, like, not the world's best utility though. Like, we needed more. We've been pulling yops all night. Ah, man, that sucked. That sucked. And I think in hindsight too, guys, that settle was correct. I really didn't want to use the yop there to do that, but you know, the nice thing about extra settles, especially when you're playing Orweed cheap, is that you can convert this, like, that settles effectively 2 points, right? Because you settle and city it. Versus, like, let's say we lose the settle spot. It's so hard to win this game. Like, I think it's almost guaranteed we don't win the game. So sometimes you just have to make those plays, like sacrifice the production play for the potential play, if that makes sense. Just got to believe in yourself. I don't think we're going to do any more games tonight, guys. I think I'm good. Also, those were just good games. I'm happy with those games. They were exciting enough for me, but man, did we see some bullshit tonight. What's up, buddy? You all good? I actually don't know. I don't know what the alternative, like, we were looking at the 6-4-11, but now that I'm looking at this more, the 8-4 always goes. So like 6-4-11, we could run to the woodport still. But fours and threes completely shit the bed, right? We needed more of that. GG's, thanks, Ari. Yeah, we'll take 9 points. We'll take 9. But do we get 9 in every game? And we definitely took a little bit of a hit tonight, though, on the win rate. Still 42%. So we got 9 points there, 9 points there, 9 points there, and then we won. Well, there you go. There you go. I think we had winning rolls in every game, which is pretty good. All right, homies. There you go. If I had more hair, I'd probably pull it out sometimes. Just mess with you. I've got a super busy week. I'm going to try to stream for you guys, but we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Other than that, I hope that you have an incredible. One second. Hold up. I hope you guys have an incredible rest of your week. It is Monday, so there's a lot of good things going on. It's also the 1st of December, so it's the last month of the year. Think about your goals. Think about what you want to accomplish for the end of this year, but also going into 2026. And again, I just really appreciate the support. I really do. We've been doing this for a little bit, and I still enjoy it. I still come to this whole thing with enthusiasm and excitement for you guys. So if you could, throw a like onto the video, it would help kind of just push the algo, get it out to more people as the stream concludes. Other than that, I've only got love in my heart for all of you. We'll do a Bullet Catan stream here soon. I enjoy Bullet Catan. Also, I think I'm one of the absolute better players at Bullet Catan. Thanks to Bullet Chess. All right, homies. You stay great. Stay awesome. Keep crushing on the leaderboard. Go get some sleep. All right, guys. Take care.